everybody at Lazy Good Books. Hi, I'm Lazy Good, and today we're doing my must read list. What's on my must read list? Well, there's a ton of books on my must read list. A lot of them are on my TBR show, my TBR cards as well, but we should have a whole lot more. That we are gonna there's a lot, because there's a lot of hardcovers, but we're gonna just pick some of the ones I have not read yet, and they might be picked. But before we even get started, next month's TBR, we are doing the TBR reel. If you can see that in our book club, on our book family community. So the first book is one what is on the must read list. And there's so many that you guys might recognize this book, not only because it is part of booktube. Really big and popular on booktube. Let me find this book. And it's not a Kristen Hanna novel. There's like so many booktube ones. Yeah, this book's super popular on booktube. And I know you guys all heard of this book author a lot of times. It's actually right here. So this book is by Sarah Adams. I'm so glad you guys actually read this book. I've not have read this book yet, but I really want to. Let's go. This one has been on my must read list for a long time, and this one might get picked for the TBR reel. Who knows? Our books are gonna get picked for that. Yeah, this one's honestly by Sarah Adams. It's got picture. It's got practice makes perfect. Now I'm only going to read a little bit of it. Annie Walker is on a quest to find her perfect match. Someone who complements her happy, quiet life running the local flower shop in Rome, Kentucky. But finding her dream may be harder than Annie imagined. Everyone knows everyone in her hometown. In the dating perplexed are getting flower by the day. After she overhears her latest date says she is so unbelievably boring, Annie starts to think that the problem might be her. It's too late to become flander tones and fun like the leading ladies in her favorite romantic movies. Maybe she only needs a little practice. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop. And which is why this is on the must read list, because this book's actually really popular on booktube and actually on bookstagram. I believe TikTok as well, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not allowed to have TikTok, but I guess that's kind of do bookstagram, my booktube channel, some other stuff I'm allowed. But this is something I did desperately wanted to read. And I hope this one gets picked for the TBR next month, because we're doing the TBR reel next month. And it's going to be one hipping vlog on that. But this book, it sounds like she owns her flower shop, but she has not found her perfect match. Exactly, not yet. But whatever her perfect match is, now sure is a good matchy pick. So this is a must read. As I put this on back. Oh, well, it's down here. Okay, before I pick my next book, it's on one of the other shelves. This next book is something I've been honestly waiting to read, and only because this book I'm actually interested in the reading. And that will be, and this book is actually popular on booktube. It's actually a part of summer. And it will be in this area over here. No, that was part of winter. Here it is. It's right here. This one's by Carly Fortune. And it's called Every Summer After. They say you can never go home again. And for press phone Prosser, ever since she made the biggest mistake of her life a decade ago, that has her feel true. Instead of spending between summers on the lake shore of her childhood, she stays home in a stylish apartment in the city, keeping everyone a short distance from her heart, until she receives the call from that sender her bringing back to Barry's boy and into the orbit of Sam Flork, the man she never thought she'd have to live without. Okay, now this is something I never read, and I honestly do want to read. This is actually on my must read list. Like I said, there's so many, and a lot of them are like paperbacks, but most of them are hardcovers. And one I'm hearing was on my must read list also, and that was actually by her book of the Sparks. But so this sounds like a really fun read. So it goes back to her back when she was little, and living in her hometown. Sounds like something that she cannot live without. we don't know what that is. It's not like something from the past, but Henry. But so this book is this book is something I am in high depth wanting to read, really high depth. This next book, oh my gosh, this next book is like, oh my gosh, this next book is actually, especially Arthur, and I believe it's up here somewhere, or there. I have my ladder if I have to grab it down. But this next book is by one of my favorite book authors. No, that actually by one of my favorite authors. For this next book, I am actually interested. Honestly, wanted to read. Yeah. No, that's not the book. Yeah, this book is by my second book author, and this is by Kristen Hanna. And this is actually part of a series. So this book is actually by Kristen Hanna. Of course, next time about somebody book author of all times is Kristen Hanna's Fly Away. Like I said, I'm only going to read a little chunk of it. As teenagers in the 70s, Trudy, Hart, and Kane actually were inseparable truly with her making and her hither tops was the coolest girl in school. Kate with her glasses and her high waist Western jeans was the quirky outsider, but chance and criticism brought them together, and through the decades they were devoted to each other. This was the story of Trudy and Kate, best friends forever. But sometimes stories end, and it seems impossible to bring back again. Years later, Trudy is a woman updated by grief. She wants to fulfill her promises to Kate, to be there for Kira's children, but it's a promise she has no idea how to carry out. What about once never married and the basins truly know about being part of a family. So this sounds like, it's like kind of about two teenagers. They grew up. One friend's having raising one of their other friends' children, and yeah, and this is a book I honestly want to read. This been on my must read list for so long, and I'm honestly excited. And if you are new to the channel, know that this is Kristen Hannah right here. If you did not know. So this book I do want to read, and I still can't wait to read it. I hope it gets picked. I hope so next month when we do the reel. Okay, the next book that is going to be decided on is actually on this shelf. The next book is a really good book author, one I never read before, but I do want to get honestly into. That one is on this shelf right here. That book is right here. This is a Netflix series. It's called Sweet Margulis Stealing Home by Sheila Woods. Okay. Mandy Townsend might live in a town called Savory, and the best friends a woman could ask for. But her life is overturned when her husband leaves her for a younger woman with her 3 children. Heartbroken from the change, Mandy has a lot to contend with on top of it all. After years outside the workforce, she must dust off her business skills to take charge of her best friend's newest project, planning the town's only fitness spa for women. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop. So it's like her husband, Mandy's husband, leaves her for another woman. Like, her crying out loud, who does that? But that kind of stuff can actually happen in real life. But actually, she has 3 children that they miss their dad, really heartbroken, really badly. This is book number 1 of the 3 Monkman's series. And I never read a Sherwood's book yet, but I am into a big change with this one. And I am so, honestly, I hope I get to honestly read this. Oh wow, there's a lot of book series Sherwood was actually has. Wow, that doesn't surprise me. And this is Sherwood Woods right here. She looks like a really nice lady. So what's if you're watching this? So if you are watching this vlog, I hope I get to pick your book here. And only because it sounds like a real interesting book. And I hope I honestly pick it. This next book is, I'm going to say it's one of my favorite book authors. But let me see if I can put this book back in real quick. And in this book, Arthur is going to be bit. No, it's not. This next book I know is actually quite popular on booktube completely. This next book is. Ooh, I don't want to. I don't want to do anything too deep down promote on this one, because we are going to be picking it's actually right here. This one's by Matthew Crow. I don't know if this is a New York Times bestselling author. Yes, it is a New York Times bestselling author. It's got the bright lights of amber sunrise. Okay, like I said, I'm only reading a little bit of it. Fiancé has plans to come into his own, forget his way, and screw up in life. Depict his lonely, awkward, broken family and non-clingable look of friends. Then he is dinglist with like Mia. It wasn't part of the strongly, but there are moments when he can see the upside. After all, people are nice to you when you are sick. Well, this sounds like a really funny book. Like I said, honestly, this seems like So this sounds like it's kind of like a girl and a guy, not just fighting, but figuring out where they honestly belong, and not just towards the sunset. But it seems like more of his mom, pretty much. But it's more like he's from this broken family. Parents probably sounds like divorced. And he doesn't know honestly where to belong. So, this book I honestly do want to read. If it gets picked, well, I might be actually quite excited. I hope this book is decided on. This next book, we're doing one other book right after this next book. This book is actually something I've been waiting to read for a long time. And I am actually quite excited to put this book into this vlogging only because I've been waiting to read this book author for a very long time. It's the first of a 3-part book series. And let me see if I can find out this novel. And I know have it. It's actually by one and only Allie Hazelwood. If I can find it. It was actually a paperback. I know I have it. It's got all the purposes. If I can't find it, well, I can. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, okay, this was by Allie Hazelwood, and this is the first book of the three-parter series. And this one actually has a bonus chapter. So this was by Allie Hazelwood, and it's called The Law of Hypothesis. As a third-year PhD convicted Olive Smith doesn't believe in lasting romantic relationships, but her best friend does. And that's what got her into this joining conversation at that Olive is dating and well on her way to a happily ever after, was always going to take more than hand baby jade mid tricks sentence required proof. So like any self-responding brightest Olive pins and kisses the first man she sees. Okay, before I start talking about this novel, I need to grab my phone for the shadows right afterwards. Okay, this book is about, before I cannot tell you what this book is honestly about, is a fake dating trope. And I know this is I believe the first book in the series, I believe. Yeah, so this is the first book of a three-part series. The other two books are part. One is the last of this series is in my audiobook thing, and the other book is one I'm going to be reading. If I pick this one, it's going to be awesome. So, Olive is trying to get her PhD to be a nurse practitioner or doctor, but she falls for this guy. I don't know. This guy, but I don't really know. Oh, Jedi. So they're both studying to be a doctor, and it's more like a scientific kind of romance, it sounds like. But let's just stop on that. So our very last book, as I put this back away. This very last book, this one I did run on to read for a very long time, is It's right here. This is, I believe, in next time, something Arthur. Sorry. This one's by Dana Winey Jones. Alice Mary Castle. Like I said, I'm only reading a little bit of it because I want to do no spoilers. Sophie has the great mischief of being the eldest of 3 daughters, destined to fall. This ability, should she ever leave home to seek her fate, but when she unwittingly attacks it, the heir of the Witch of the West, Sophie finds herself under a hard spell that transforms her into an old lady. Her only chance is breaking its tail. Okay, so this is like a really interesting resource about this girl named Sophie, but gets finding this castle that actually moves with legs on the legs. Can I make a thing? But this book is honestly, it sounds like, I don't want to say Harry Potter, but it does sound like in Harry Potter kind of like a story, because it has not just wizards, but it has some witches and sounds like some monsters as well. So this is like a fantasy kind of like a book, but I do honestly want to read this, and I really hope this one gets honestly decided on. And there's some extras inside, like that's right here. So yeah, so it's kind of like a Harry Potter kind of thing, and some other another book. So yeah, this book sounds like more like on a wizard kind of like thing. So it kind of sounds like Wicked, pretty much, but it's kind of like more on a fantasy side of things. Okay. And this one, I believe is a New York Times bestselling author. Yeah, this is a New York Times bestselling author. I believe. It doesn't say it's a New York Times bestselling author, but it does sound like it. And this is a YA novel, young adult. What are the odds? A YA book. I'm not sure. Okay, now time for the tips. The first tip of the Lord. In the beginning, he says, "Let there be light." And so now there was light. 7 days, 7 nights, and that's when God made the world a really a great place to live and all that. So that's good. Okay, next, the friendship tip. Well, friends and besties do get along when they are like in a big group. Sometimes they don't. Usually they do. And they also know how to be nice to one another. And only because they are They know how to get along. If there's a problem, then you work it out together. Then that's a friendship tip on that. The third tip, the edited tips. Make sure you have all your editing things like your relay and all that put away completely. But if it's out and it's looking like a mess, make sure you pick it up and put it where it should be put. Maybe it should be put in the closet. Or maybe you have a room like in your bedroom where you have a big wide open space. And that's a good number two. And the second edited tip is make sure you have a thumbnails preparedly made beginning of the week so you know what vlog you are exactly doing. And make sure you get everything ready for that, whatever books it is. And all of that fun stuff. So that's the tips. Okay, now the shout outs. That's a scene where we have an Instagram. Sorry about that text message. That was one of our homegirls, Sammy girl. Okay, let me just go to the Instagram. Just see if we have any, or we have a few. Oh, we're not doing that one. If we don't, I don't really this is somebody who I follow, but so we're just gonna jump into the shout outs only because we're just gonna jump into the family teachers, friends, family teacher shout outs because we don't really have any Instagram ones right now, and only because we just don't. Okay, first shout out goes to, actually, this person has been just a awesome person by heart. She's also my family, and is one and only Mel Porta. She doesn't miss a vlog at all, and I'm actually really proud. I believe she's second or third cousin of mine. I don't really know, but she's just been a wonderful person. Love her to pieces, and she's just one awesome person. Very good. I miss you so much, Mel Porta. You're awesome. Okay, the next shout out goes to this one is a special friend of mine. This person's been a friend to me ever since, was when I was little? No. Yes. This friend of mine, he does watch my vlogs. He's been a good friend to me ever since I was little. Is Joey Carmichael. Well, hope you're doing great. Miss you, my friends. And I know you don't miss a vlog, because you're one kind of a person, and you are just been a great friend to me ever since. This next person is actually a teacher, and he has been just a great teacher from high school, and it's Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill, I hope you're doing great. Please tell Miss Freeman I said hi, and I hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're doing good. And we have one more I do want to point out, and the other person I do want to give a shout out to, not only because I love my family, my friends, my teachers, like crazy. Some of them I do miss, but this person deserves a shout out in me because he's been just a great uncle. And he loves my dance videos, and it is my Uncle Cliff. Uncle Cliff, I love you. I hope I get to see you again. Diane, please tell Diane I said hi. That I am so happy. You guys are just awesome. And I just want to say this to you, Uncle Cliff. I love you and I miss you. And I want to say hi to Diane. Hi, Diane. I hope you're doing great. Okay, that's it for these shout outs, because the reason I want to do those shout outs quite early now, because we didn't have no really good Instagrammers this week. And if you're new, check out the other vlogs that I have on here. If you're new to BookTube, well, welcome aboard on BookTube. If you're new. Thank you to come to Lazy Good Books. I'm sure you're going to love it here. I do have a book family you might be interested in. And just remember that you're hip and cool. Click download to the red subscribe button down below. Click the navigation bell for more book updates and my vlogging shorts, my Instagram shorts, all that fun, awesome stuff that we do here. We also do a book club, which actually is a popular book on BookTube. Everybody's loving it. And it's actually by my favorite bookgirl thing. And I do want to give this book a recommendation. It's by my favorite bookgirl, Nicholas Sparks. It's got The Last Song. So this is the one we are recently gonna do. I'm gonna do this vlog actually tomorrow when this vlog is loaded up. And we're gonna be on the prology. And I'm honestly quite excited to get into this book with you guys. I'm honestly really excited and can't wait to, after reading this, what you guys' intakes are going to be. If you have any questions of this book, please put it in one of the comments of the two on the end. And I just want to give a great welcome to Artist. Artist, you're one amazing person and you are cool. And she also watches my vlogs. So I am an awesome booktuber, and there's a lot of other ones other too. Like Jesse Abby, Haley and Bookland, and a lot of others. And Ian, I don't really know his last name. Ian and his wife, they're honestly really good too. And I just want to say to Ian and his wife, I love your vlogs. And you guys give me what's good ideas that I might want to try. Like read a book for a week. Actually, yeah, but I'm actually doing this one. The next one is actually part of a TBR. But this book has been amazing, Ian. And I hope you can get your hands on one. Or your wife. This has got chosen for Charlie. If you ever want to get your own copy and start reading it, it's amazing. And I hope you guys will honestly get this book. Shout out to Ian and his wife. And their channel is going to be linked down in the description for you guys to all check out. Because his vlogs and his wife's vlogs are awesome. He gets into full detail, so does his wife. His wife is actually really pretty. And all that cool, fun stuff they do together. Every time he makes these really funny sounds when he's like reading or giving the info on the book. I just love how he does this big white screen and the little screen. I honestly want to learn how to do that. Because that would be so cool if I could get to test that out. That's the point. Okay. Thank you to come to Lazy Good Books. If you're new, welcome aboard to Lazy Good Books. And our book family is so sweet and nice. If you ever want to be part of Lazy Good Books, just hit the subscribe button and click the navigation bell. Thank you to come to Lazy Good Books. You guys are like a second family to me, and I do trust that. And okay, Aiden and Ian's wife, you guys are going to be linked down in my description. You know, and I will put your channels on there tomorrow. Just giving you a heads up. So other people can also check out your channels. And I just want to give a good thanks to you, Ian. And just, your vlogs give me laughing. Laughing, and all that. Okay, back to our closing here. You guys are like second family to me, and I do trust that. And always remember, love the Lord and love what you do of reading. Give this vlog a big thumbs up, and peace out. Book familiars, keep on reading. Peace, my peeps.